Hello everyone! Mr. L, Mr. Statham, Mr. E, and myself, we have had a great time this year learning all the instruments with you in the music classes. Now it's time to start thinking about what instrument you want to play after spring break. We are going to assign everyone an instrument to play for the last 9 weeks of the school year. And we will even learn some songs to play on a spring concert, just like the Christmas concert you heard in the high school auditorium. Here is a review of the instruments that make up our section. Hello, my name is Mr. Karkoski. I started playing music in 5th grade on the alto saxophone. But today I have here for you the flute. The flute is the highest voice in the woodwind family, and it sounds a little like this. I hope you come out and choose whichever instrument you like the most. Music is a wonderful journey, and I hope you'll join us.
Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Eisenhower. You've probably seen me around here a little bit helping with the percussion. I actually teach voice and choir here at the high school, but I do play a couple musical instruments as well. I picked up the oboe in 13th grade. It's a really cool instrument, and it sounds like this. Now the oboe is actually a pretty difficult instrument, so if you want to play, we're looking for an A+ student to pick this up and somebody that's not going to quit when it gets difficult. But it's a really fun instrument, and I hope you choose it, and we hope you come out, and we encourage you to come out and choose an instrument. Music is a wonderful journey, and plus there's a lot of other cool things in music as well, like this.
Hi, my name is Adriel Lopez. I started playing musical instruments back in 5th grade at Pelly Elementary School. My main instrument is the saxophone, but what I'll be demonstrating today is the bassoon, which is pretty much the big brother to the oboe as part of the double reed family. And it sounds a little bit like this.
Hi, my name is Mr. Statham. You should know that by now. This is actually my main instrument I started playing in the 5th grade. This is the clarinet, also known as the soprano clarinet here. I'll be demonstrating a much bigger one here in a second. Let me show you how it sounds here. And if you get a little more advanced in playing the clarinet, you can do something like this. Well, I'm back. This is the bass clarinet. As you can see, it is a much larger version of the clarinet here. These are the two clarinets that are generally played in band. There's some other ones that are smaller and in between sizes and bigger, but these are the two that are most common. Now let me play you something a little familiar here. Now the fun thing about the bass clarinet, it is very well known for its low notes. Now, I encourage you guys to come out to the meeting later on so you can choose an instrument that you like. Have a wonderful time.
Hello, my name is Brody Wilcox, and I am pretty much all things saxophone here today. So whenever you do choose saxophone, you'll start off with the alto sax. It's what I started off back in 5th grade, and it sounds something like this. And now a song that you're familiar with. And, well, moving on to the next one that I got to play, which is the bari sax. It's a much larger instrument and creates a deeper sound just like a tuba would. And moving on to the next instrument that you might play if you choose saxophone is the tenor sax. Whether you like a bit of jazz or just a bit of classical as well. And lastly, the final instrument that you'd get to play, probably later on in high school, is the soprano sax. Now the soprano sax does create a brighter sound, like now I'll play something from one of my solos. And that's all things saxophones, and I hope you consider it.
All right, you guys, it's me again, Mr. Laughlin. I've seen all of you in brass class, so real quick, I'm going to review these instruments for you. I can tell you, like everybody else, I started playing when I was about your age. To be a band director, you have to learn how to play them all. But brass is where I started. Now, I started on the trombone as a young guy. And trombone, as you all know, has the slide on it. Here's something else I like to do. I call it NASCAR trombone. You can change gears on these things. Well, that's the trombone. And we spent most of our other time playing the trumpet in our class, guys. Everybody remembers that. How to hold it with your left hand. Run the valves. Uh-oh. So everybody remembers how to play the trumpet. Now, do you remember how we spent like one day on the French horn? French horn has a much smaller mouthpiece than the trumpet, and you hold it with your left hand with the valves, put the hand inside. Here we go. Do you remember Mr. Eisenhower telling you how an A+ student would play an oboe? You got to be kind of an A+ type student to figure out the horn. It's a little difficult to start on, and it's a challenge. And some people, when they run into a challenge, they go, I don't want to quit. So if you're that kind of person, you're not suited for French horn, because it could be a challenge, but it's wonderful. The big part of a trombone that's all wound up is the baritone. You guys remember doing that? Sounds a little bit like the trombone, and it plays like a trumpet with the valves. Okay, that's all things in the brass family. Remember, come out to our rental meeting, try out the instruments, and if you really like the brass world, pick one of these guys. We're going to have an awesome time in our band journey.
Hi, it's me again. This time I'll be demonstrating the tuba, which is part of the low brass family.
Hi, my name is William Terrell. I started playing percussion in 5th grade, and today I'll be showing you how to play the bass guitar.
Hi, I'm Vanessa. I started playing instruments in the 5th grade. My main instrument is percussion, and I'm going to play the bells.
My name is Michaela Richardson. I started playing percussion in the 5th grade, and percussion is my main instrument. This is a marimba, and this is how you play it.
Hi, my name is Bella. I started playing musical instruments in 5th grade. Percussion is my main instrument, and I'm going to be playing a snare drum.
My name is Jacoby Piper. I play the drum set, and I started in 5th grade.
Okay, everyone. Now that we've had a chance to have a quick review of the instruments, it's time to learn how to choose what to play. Come to the instrument display meeting here at the high school. If you bring your parent, you can try out the different instruments and select the one that you like the best. Already have an instrument? That's great. Bring it to the display meeting and we will make sure that it works properly. If you would like to have your own instrument, one that you can take home, be sure to come to this meeting and ask your parents about renting an instrument. If you don't come to the meeting, no problem. We will assign you an instrument that you have already played in one of our classes. For the percussion section, we are only taking 12 students, and this is based on your behavior in class and the musical abilities you demonstrated on all the instruments. Already know how to play drum set? Perfect. Show us at the rental meeting. If you play bass guitar, we'll also have a few spots in our class. You will have to have your own bass guitar and amp in order to be one of these students. Thank you, everybody, and we hope to see you at the rental meeting.